Okay, welcome to Fellowship Garage. This is my new C10 Project that I picked up from a friend who had been working on it but lost interest in it and decided to get rid of it. This is the way it looks. On this side is the way it looked when I purchased it, minus I have already removed a piece of, I guess it was a dealer installed piece of trim here with a burgundy piece of vinyl material down the middle of it. I'm going to put some factory C10 trim back on it. We'll just do a quick walk around. Been getting parts together for it. So here is some of the trim that I was saying was on the side. Set material there with a strip down the middle, which had started shrinking up and had big gaps in it, so I decided to go ahead and remove it. Plans are to go ahead and we're going to remove this vinyl stripe down the side of it. Like I say, I already have purchased from LMC the factory style trim for this. It's a 76, so the factory style trim that would go down it. I have gone ahead and installed a new grill. Put that in yesterday, got it from LMC. And want to really try to leave this as a patina project. I did actually had a pretty good dent right up in here that I did a quick repair on. This is kind of my first patina type of project here. It's wet out right now, but I did just do a little rattle can blend here, and I think it turned out pretty good because this is actually nothing's been done up in here. And you're starting to get a, I guess maybe the truck had a black primer, so you're starting to get a black bleed through there and some surface rust. So I actually used red oxide primer, matte black, and a little bit of red and kind of blended it where I did the repair work. It was just a quick repair here just to try to get rid of that big dent. It does still have a few little dents up in here you can't see right now with the being wet. On this side here, I've gone ahead and removed the stripe that was on it. He had riveted a piece of metal on the outside of it right here where the hole is. I'm gonna weld in a patch right there. I know with the patina truck you kind of leave things, but we will weld in a patch there. I'm debating right now. I know these trucks came with some of the trucks had a wood grain vinyl down the middle. I'm possibly going to be installing that, either that or I will end up doing a maybe a two-tone with the beige like it's on the top down the middle of it. Speaking of the top, it does have a dent that I've got to try to take care of. I'm not sure if it'll show up well on the camera here, but there's a couple of dents up there in the roof. I went ahead and picked up a new windshield gasket. I'm gonna probably pull the windshield out of it to do that repair, and I'll try to do a little blend job in with the patina effect. And I've kind of been up in the air also on whether or not I would do much buffing on that, or whether or not to leave it the burgundy looking color, which I think is called Rosedale Red. Also, you can kind of see right here, I did taking the stripe off. I did go with my buffer and use a little rubbing compound just to kind of get an idea of what the paint actually would look like. So plan is, like I say, we're going to kind of keep this, will be my first patina ride. We'll do a little bit of repairs on it as far as around the bed and such, and went ahead and put some new tail light lenses in it. And then we'll go ahead and try to may do a little bit of, if I'm going to do the vinyl wood grain on it, if I do that, there's a few dings down the door, and I may go ahead and try to do some repairs on those just to get rid of the dings and prepare it for paint. So the plans for the truck, we're going to lower it probably 4.5, 6 inch. I got a flip kit already for the rear. Probably 4.5, probably 2.5 inch drop spindles on the front with either cut a coil or 2 inch drop spring on the front. We will actually have picked up some Halibran wheels for it, so I'm gonna put 20 by 10s on the rear, 20 by 8.5s on the front, and right now shopping tires to decide exactly what tire size I want to go with. Guy before me had already done a lot of work and purchased a lot of parts. So if you look on the inside, I've put some stuff together already, but he bought all new gauges for it, new door panels. These were actually a bright red. I just put some black vinyl dye on them. I may try to find the right color dye to get those back the right color. He had the seat reupholstered, and he's new carpet for it as well. He had done some patchwork on the floors. I'll get some better pictures of that later. But he never actually got it running, even though he had put a fresh rebuilt 350 in it and rebuilt 350 transmission. Never actually completed everything up. So we're gonna do a quick, I'll pop the hood and give you a quick look. Okay, so here we go. 350 transmission, like I say, he had done a good bit of work, spent a good bit of money on it. Got the billet drive assembly there on the front. Small block 350, don't really know a whole lot about it. Has been rebuilt by a machine shop. We have a throttle body injection setup on it. I stuck a carb on it and actually used, I guess, a little vice grip garage, a little fuel jug or roadkill type of fuel jug with a little inline pump, just so I could actually get the engine fired up and do the break-in on the camshaft. Runs pretty decent. The carburetor's not the best carb in the world. Pulled it off of another project, or it was pulled off another project that we're doing the LS swap on. So I did end up, he has full-length ceramic headers on it. I swapped them out for some stainless steel headers off of eBay. Not the best fit in the world, but I was wanting to have them tucked up close because I do want to drop it pretty good. So we did drop that there. I did do a quick temporary exhaust system on it just so I could break in the camshaft and not have the neighbors mad at me. It looks like he did a little bit of a patch to the rocker here, and the rocker patch did not have the same distance here, so I'm gonna probably do something with that. He also did a little cab corner patch back here as well. We'll look at cleaning that up. But all in all, the truck, I feel like, is in pretty good shape. It is a short bed, which is desired, and I can't beat the price that I got on it. I'm a big LS swap individual, so it's going to be tough for me to lead a small block in here, especially with the fact that I actually have some LS motors sitting here at the house ready to go. So we'll see. We may try to lead a small block. I kind of hate to pull it with all the stuff he has on it. He's already got a new tank with a new intake fuel pump set up. So if I did want to do the LS swap, that would be already there ready to go. Like I said, I got a Phytech throttle body set up. I have purchased a Phytech transmission controller. I may eventually, before long, look at putting in either foil 80E or foil 60E transmission to give me an overdrive. And I've already picked up a Dakota Digital speedometer drive motor assembly. So, like I say, a lot of new parts on the truck. Some existing old parts, but I think we're going to be making some progress here. We did get it running. And so, like I say, just a quick fire up, let you see what it sounds like. It does have an exhaust leak on it I got to fix. But, whoop. One thing on this fuel pump, on this carburetor, the actually accelerator pump's not working, so I got to deal with that. They do have a little bit of exhaust leak Got to figure out what that is. But, good little project here. Looking forward to doing it. May do a little shop truck lettering on it. We'll see.